We live? Well, let's do it. DEG. Granddaughter. 4:30 in the building. Yeah. Big game, we talk that. Made a path, we walk that. Skills max, streets got a bag, that's a real win. Never lost that, this dead end gaming. You know how we do. BZ and the granddad. That's player one, that's player two. New, we gon' talk about it. Review, we gon' talk about it. PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, we gon' talk about it. Can't forget that PC. Best around this web B. Special guest from 9/11 right up out that family tree. We got it. Sonic's traveling real fast. Leveled up, but we the final boss. No one else to go but this podcast. It's dead end gaming. Finna hit the mark. On point like the sharpest dart. If you tuned in, just know you smart. Press start.
Yeah. What up? What's good? What up, y'all? He said, yeah.
No,
we in this thing, man. Again, you are listening to another amazing episode of Dead End Gaming, episode 239. You know, I think me and Granddad was saying this before while we was live, getting everybody coming up in the chat. But yeah, we apologize for the last podcast episode we missed, but we appreciate y'all for tuning in for our gaming stream last Tuesday. But yeah, a lot of life has still been lifing, bruh. So, you know, thank you guys for being patient with us and everything. It was funny, Granddad, because someone had asked. Oh, Granddad Willie in the building, y'all. My bad. I'm one half of the host. Got Granddad Willie.
They know who the fuck in the building. Granddad, 1,000 hours. We out here doing things, you know.
It was funny because one in the Dead End chat, I had commented that said something, and then someone was like, "Yo, man, you know, y'all, you still doing Dead End Game?" I said, "Yeah, we were just live this past Tuesday gaming, man. You missed out over there." We like, "Oh, okay, cool, bet. I've been missing out." So yeah, it's people still asking and checking for it, man. So that's what's up, man. Shout out to all the fans out there, people that still listen. Even if you don't have a Twitch and you just listen everywhere you get your podcast, really appreciate y'all for tuning in every week and listening to us talk shit about gaming and other stuff. So yeah, Granddad.
Yes, sir.
What's on tap for today's episode? Of course, it's part one, so you know it's a 2-part episode.
Yep. So today, everybody, we have we're gonna kind of go back and recap some things that we missed because we weren't here for the last podcast. So we're gonna talk about the Nintendo Direct that happened on the 12th of September, which is still this month. We're gonna go back and go over the things that we saw. A lot of big news happened, a lot of big reveals. We're also going to talk about the next set of price increases that Xbox has implemented on their systems due to these U.S. tariffs. The Game Developers Conference has now gone through a rebrand, or will be going through a rebrand, and it will come up with a new name and a new approach going into next year. And then State of Play. Sony's got another State of Play lined up for the 24th. It's the 23rd of this recording, so by the time you hear it on Friday for your podcast, it'll already be out. But what me and B are going to do is we're going to give our previews and predictions of what we hope to see or think we're going to see in this presentation. Hopefully it's some good news, some games that we've been waiting to hear something of an update about. So we'll talk about that, and then that's going to be part one. And then for part two, we're going to bring back a game. I mean, we were going to play a little game called Back and Forth. We did it before. We're going to bring it back once again, and that's pretty much the show. So yeah, we got a good one today.
And live questions from the fans, of course.
Of course, you know that. You know we're going to have the questions. Yeah. We know we got the questions.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Can't forget them.
Can't forget the people. Can't forget the people.
Yeah.
So B.
I was about to say, bruh, you know what I want to hear about the games we played.
I was gonna start myself because I was like, I got to talk. I've been waiting to talk about this for 2.5 weeks.
I want to hear it. I need to hear this. I got it. I want it.
Okay, y'all. The games we launching into the games that we've played. Okay.
Yes.
Here we go. Good people. This brother next to me put me on to a game, y'all. And that's what we about. You know, me and B, we put each other onto games that we feel, hey, you don't fuck with this. So he put me on to the first Berserker, okay? And I started playing it, and I was like, yo, yeah, B, you was right. And I was grinding. I was getting the work in, and I finally beat the game, y'all. I've completed the first Berserker. And yo, what a motherfucking game. I'm so glad. B, thank you. Thank you so much for putting me onto this game, because this game was phenomenal. First of all,
you see why it was number one on my mid-year.
Phenomenal game. Now, with that being said, of course, I got a clip, y'all. Now, this right here is the final boss fight. I'm not going to show you the whole thing because it's a 10-minute clip. It's a 10-minute boss fight. This boss fight at the end is 3 phases. Three. Fuck Osma. First of all, that nigga kissed my ass, okay? Because first of all, he a hoe ass nigga, all right? First of all, yeah, for everything he did, okay? But I'm just gonna show y'all the tail end of this fight. Because when I tell you, y'all, this moment, this is probably one of my top 5 happiest gaming accomplishment moments of where I don't know how I made it. I don't know how I saw it through. But your boy locked in. This is my top 5 lock-in moment of life. I gotta say, top 5 lock-in gaming. Okay, gaming life. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna pull this up. So I'm gonna show not the full fight. I might unlist the video so you can watch the whole fight. But I'm gonna show just the tail end of this fight. This is the third. Let me show them in the third phase. Yeah, this is the third phase. Okay, going into the third. Yeah, this is the third phase right here. All right, so y'all, this is the final boss fight. Let me pull it up. Okay, so this is the final boss fight right here. So right here, this is awesome. He's the big baddie. He's the final boss fight. He used to be my homeboy. You know, my homie for life. And then shit went south. But now, this is me on the last phase. Now look at my health, y'all. Okay, look at my health. It's not looking good for your boy, okay? And mind you, I had already died multiple times. More times than I can count. Look at that parry. Boom, look at that clean parry. All right? But he's a tough motherfucker. Third phase, we going in.
Good one. Good catch.
All right. So look, tough motherfucker. This motherfucker's attacks are crazy, but after a certain amount of time, I was able to telegraph and read all of his attacks. It wasn't easy. Mm-hmm. And he hits like a truck, and that chaos is a motherfucking bitch. Okay, I had to make sure I had to make sure I stocked up on chaos cleanse potions, which I did.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, I learned. I had to stock up on chaos cleanse potions. I made sure I kept a lot of the throwables for when I had to keep my distance, so I could still be able to do damage. But mostly, I had to make sure I had my brink guards and my dodges on point. Okay, mostly my brink guards, because that's what I was using a lot more. Because it also I had it set up to where my brink guards would do stamina damage to them. So look at my health now. Look where I'm at. I am at. Can you see it now, B? Where's that?
Yes, bro.
I am at a sliver of health. Look at your. What this is called lock in to the lock in. I'm not gonna say that. Just watch. Just watch it. Just watch me work. Watch me work.
Bruh, how are you not?
Watch me work, bro.
Oh man,
bro. When I tell you my heart was beating so fast, my heart was beating so fast, bro, and I got his ass. I got that motherfucker, bro.
Man, bruh, this is crazy.
When I tell you.
Bruh,
when I tell you I collapsed to my knees when I beat this motherfucker, bro, it was, bro, the sigh of relief that I let out, bro, because I think I died probably like 30 plus times trying to fight this dude. Like,
bro, you were locked the fuck in. I cannot. That is crazy, bro.
Bro, my heart was beating so fast. I was like, please do not die. Please do not. And I hit every brink guard, every block, bro, I don't know how. I don't know how they let me even stay alive with that little bit of energy left, but bro, I might put the whole video out so you can see the whole 10-minute video. I might put it up on my Game Data YouTube channel where I used to put all my streams and stuff.
You gotta see this.
Yeah, I'll release it and then I'll probably like post it on my Twitter or something like that so you can watch the whole 10-minute fight. It's crazy. The whole thing is crazy. But bro, locked in. But I gotta say, B, this game, brother, you was right. You was right.
What I was saying all year before this mid-year, I was like, bro, First Berserker's game of the year into something else. I was like, until Ghost comes out, or like I was like, bro, like this is game of the year right now. I said it's gonna take some heavy hitters to kind of knock this out my number one spot, right?
I'm telling you, bro. Like, look, it's on my list. I don't know if we doing top 10. It's definitely in the top 10.
We are.
Top 10, it's definitely got a comfy spot in the top 10. We still got more games to play this year.
It got a comfy spot in the top 5.
I'm not gonna look because like there's other games coming out, but it's to be honest, right now it's sitting in that top 5 spot because like I said, it's on point. And again, now B's told you. Now I'm telling you, if you've not played this game and you're into these type of games, play this game. You are gonna love it. Okay, you gonna love it, and it's so rewarding when you beat these bosses. You feel so justified and rewarding. And look, hey, I got nothing else but let's say, look, you saw it, but the game is done. The game is done. The book is closed, and I'm glad I read. I'm glad I read it. I also was able to go back.
You play something else.
The Doom the Dark Ages now, because like I had just so I had the game and I was gonna start it, and then your ass came around and said, hey, what about that first Berserker? So I said, well, like let me do this game then, and then I'll go back to Doom. So this is just one clip. I got other clips, but I didn't finish uploading in time. But I'm gonna play. This is just the first clip from the first thing. But yo, again, bro, I'm like, how you can't go wrong with a Doom game, bro. And this one right here,
that shield,
cheat code, bro. The shield is a cheat code, bro. I'm telling you, bro, from everything.
Like, so bro, Captain America don't got nothing on me with that shield.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm feeling like a whole Avenger right now with the shield, bro. I'm telling you. But first of all, so where I'm at right now, this is the first stage of the game. And I'm a little bit further in the game now, but so this one right here, they just kind of get you used to dealing with the shield. So of course you got the classic melee attacks. You got but the shield is dope because, like I said, you can lock on to people and you can do a shield charge. And if it's like a low level enemy and there's like a group of them, it like completely obliterates all the enemies around, which is really dope. It's got a cool parry system with the shield that can bounce back like green attacks. You can also, once you get to the next levels, you get a buzzsaw attached into it, so you can throw it and it'll stick at people. It's so many things that you can do with this shield. The shield is a cheat code, bro, for real. Like that.
You know what? You know how crazy I am on that game. So like, but if I find out I didn't get 100% something, I'll play it back again so I can get 100% that. You
know what? I was like that too. I was like that too for the first one. So I said, you know what? Let me just run through the game because I want to get through this game. I don't want to like rush through the game, but I want to get through it because I got other things in the catalog. But I might go back. Double back because this is a game that I can play because I've played the other Dooms, the other Doom remakes multiple times as well. Like because I like to go back and get the unlockables, the secret areas, and all that other stuff too. So I won't mind going back and running it back again. So I'm gonna probably end up doing that. But I'll try to like find everything first go round. But yeah, this is the little boss fight. I'm on the Gatling gun right here, doing work. Doing what I got to do. But man, already it's all smoke in this game. This game right here. If you've played. If you played Doom 2014 and Doom Eternal,
more smoke than Eternal, I think. Yeah, I think it's even more fast paced than Eternal.
It is. It's more fast paced and it's more action and smoke. Like the thing about Doom Eternal, I love Doom Eternal, but it was too much like traversing and the grapple hook shit and all that. Like this right here is like straight up majority hands and guns, and guns, and that's what I love about Doom. This is like back to form type of Doom. So. And the enemies are relentless, and it's only getting more and more better. And I like the story. I like the concept of like the Doom Slayers kind of like being held captive by the martyr, I think. And then like so he's being used sort of like as a soldier or a pawn to be able to fight the demons of hell. But he's also in this mode where he's like sort of trying to break away from that control. So it's like I like the little story in it because most Dooms is just like, hey, you the Slayer, you out here just killing shit.
Right. But this is right.
Yeah, but it's also like a prequel, so it's kind of like building a story of like who he becomes. So I just like the whole approach of this game right now. I know I'm gonna love when I can focus on this game. I'm gonna try to get this done before Ghost comes out. So that's the plan. So I'm gonna be heavy with Doom the Dark Age. That's gonna be the main focus right now. But yeah, I'm loving it, man. Like I'm back in my gaming bag, y'all. I'm back in my gaming bag. So yes. Yeah, we here with it. But B, what you been? You even deeper in the gaming bag, bro. You out here playing all the new shit, bro. You playing
so you know that the game I've been waiting. One of my most anticipated games for the year dropped. And that's Borderlands 4.
Yes,
so
sir.
Definitely I've been playing that like crazy.
Okay, how is it? Because I want to get it, but it's at the end of the backlog. It's not gonna be like right now. But how you feeling about it compared to Borderlands 3?
I'm liking it. I just, of course, it's one of those games. Once you start getting deep into it and you leveling up and all that stuff, the fun really starts. So, like, I'm still early level. I'm still, unlocking my trees. I'm trying to figure out which skill. I'm the Forge Knight guy. That's the character I am. Is the Forge Knight. So, he's kind of his play style is kind of similar to like Doom Dark Ages. Like he's like a close melee guy. He got these melees where he can do incendiary attacks and cryo attacks. So most of his damage is incendiary and cryo. So
I'm seeing the little glove thing with the little thing too.
Yeah, bro. So no, it's I just can't wait until I get deep in the border, like until I get deep in leveling up and getting all my guy hooked up. Because once I get to like level 25, 30, that's when it's gonna be like, okay, yeah, and you start really unlocking all your skills and your potential, your character. That's when the shit get crazy. But so far, I'm loving it. I mean, it's definitely right now a slight step up from the third one, and I like the third one. But like I said, I think once I deep dive into it, and I know they're gonna have some dope in-game stuff. So I'm loving it. Another game that I was looking forward to, bro. This game and Ori is some of my favorite games in that genre ever. Hollow Knight Silksong.
Oh yeah, that did drop. Okay.
So low key, that's kind of taking me away from Borderlands a little bit. Like I'd have been playing Borderlands a lot more if Hollow Knight didn't come out.
Yeah.
So like it's been times where I'm like, bruh, I just want to play Hollow Knight. Like I don't want to play nothing else right now but Hollow Knight. Like and that shit is so fun. I mean, I think the video I remember to record was like a first or second boss fight I did.
We got it up.
But
the little hornet or the bee thing.
I'm seeing it. Yeah. It's like one of the earlier boss fights. But I'm already like on. There's a lot of bosses on this game. I'm already like on boss number 8 or 9 already. So there's still gonna be more. So. Nah, bro.
Okay, so early takes on the game because I know the first Hollow Knight came out a very long time ago. Like,
I mean, the first Hollow Knight is I'm telling you, the first Hollow Knight and Ori the Will of the Wisp. I'm willing to say that I will put that up against the other two classic games in that genre, which is Metroid and Castlevania. Like those games in that genre, I feel like are some of the best games in that genre. It's like some of my all-time favorites. Right. So.
So this one here, do you think it's living up to the hype of like the anticipation of it's a follow up?
It is. Yes. Cool. Yes, it's definitely. I mean, I feel like if you like the first Hollow Knight, how can you not like this one? Like that's just how I feel. Like so, yeah, bro. No, this shit, this shit is it. Okay. This shit is it. I'm saying this game been taking me away from it, bro. It's been taking me away from Borderlands, bro. It literally has. I will say, because some of my other homies is like, I'm on level this, that. I'm still like 2, 3, 4 levels behind them over there. I'm like, man, I'm sorry, y'all. I've been playing fucking Hollow Knight. So and I think I can probably say, Granddad, that I'm comfortable. I can say this game is going to be top 5 out of my top 10.
Really? Hollow Knight?
Yes.
No.
Yes, bro. Okay. Yes, I just love it that much. I love it that much. And like I said, I was late on the first Hollow Knight. I didn't play the first Hollow Knight until after I played Ori, and they was just saying, well, if you love Ori, you're gonna love Hollow Knight. So I was like, okay, let me give it a try. Fucking love it. They was right.
No, I was the same way. Right. I was the same way because the funny thing about Hollow Knight, I played it because I think it was like a I don't know if it was a PS Plus game or if it was when I had the PS. The PS Now or whatever it was when you can like stream games.
It was PS Plus because that's when I played it. When it was
I played it, and then I remember I had got stuck on this one part, and I couldn't find where to go on some part, and I was stuck forever. And I just stopped playing it for a long time, and then I was like, you know what? Let me just go back. So I finally went back. It was months later, like way after. I said, let me just go back, and I finally figured it out and finished the game. And I was like, yeah, this game is amazing. So like. Now, like I want to play it, but I got so much in the backlog, so I got it on the. I want to try to get to it and finish it before the year's out. I got a lot of games to play between now and December, so like I got to ramp it up but I'm gonna try to fit that one in. As if I can, but if not, it'll definitely be on the docket for top of the year next year. But I'm glad that you enjoyed it, man. It looks good. It looks good,
bro. I fucking love this game, bro. I fucking love Hollow Knight. I love it. I love it. It's an amazing game, bro. I advise anyone to play it that likes that type of genre, that type of game, bro. It's amazing. Like I said, I'm confident to say it's going to squeeze somewhere in my top 5, bro.
Yeah, we gonna have a pretty tough. Some tough choices to make with these top 5s, bro, for this year. This is a good year for gaming so far.
Great year for gaming.
And we haven't even done, bro. It's still more to drop. Which is crazy.
And we finishing out, and we gonna finish out strong, bro. I think it's gonna finish out very strong. Oh yeah, bro. Like the games we got dropping is gonna be. I'm really interested to see who's gonna be game of the year and all that stuff. Like this shit. This shit about to be crazy.
All right. This shit about to be you got another crazy one on here. I'm looking at that. I know you was looking for it too.
Okay, yes. So another game. So of course, this is one of my all-time favorite video game series. Metal Gear Snake Eater, the remake.
Right.
Definitely had to cop that. And see, I had got that game while I was in the process of like in between moving and living in houses and breaking stuff down. So like I didn't have no PlayStation and nothing to play it, no way to play it. So once I got set up here in my new house, that's when I finally played on my new monitor, bro. I don't even know what I've been doing with my life.
You been tripping, bro. I told you, get you a gaming monitor, bro. Stop playing on TVs, bro.
Bro, I'm never playing on TV again.
It ain't just it changed your life. It really do.
It literally changed my life, man. And then what's so good about this gaming monitor that I got? Like I can play this on the next gen. Like I feel like I'm gonna have this monitor for a long time because this joint is nice. But yeah, I was playing this when I had cracked this Metal Gear on this monitor. I was like, oh my god, this shit looks amazing.
Oh yeah,
like the frame rate is fucking wild on here, bro. So
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah. I'm of course I'm gonna play this game. Like I said, this kind of a little bit took me away from Borderlands 2, but Borderlands 4 as well. But I play all the Metal Gears. This is pretty much like a Metal Gear. It's the original Metal Gear Snake Eater, but just with Metal Gear 5 graphics or PS5 graphics or whatever. Like it looks amazing.
So is it the same like missions, and is there anything new that they've added or?
Well, so far it's kind of like literally the same thing. Like like a lot of this stuff I'm playing, I remember what to do.
Right.
So yeah, it's literally kind of like the same game, but just Generations graphics, pretty much. Like that's pretty much what it is so far. But as I'll let you know if there's anything changing. But so far it's pretty much the same.
Is that what you wanted, or would you hoping to get a little something new added to it? I mean, I know it's a remake, but so it's like
I mean. They could have probably went like the Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4 remake route. Like even though it was still the same game, meat and bones, but they threw in, some little different puzzles,
a couple little new things to it to make it fresh. Yeah.
I'm still in the beginning part of the game, so who knows? Maybe we might get to some missions and I'm gonna be like, holy shit, that wasn't on the original Snake Eater. So maybe, but as of right now, this part, like everything, the first hour of me playing this game. Hour and a half. I think I put like about an hour and a half in here so far. It's the same exact game, but just better graphics, updated graphics.
Okay.
This generation's graphics.
Okay.
So, but someone like me who like loves all the Metal Gear games, it's fine. I don't mind it. It's cool. I'm playing some type of Metal Gear again. But gotcha. and to be honest with you, this is probably my favorite. I think the original Metal Gear runs that was happening on PS2 and PS and PS3. I think Snake Eater was probably my favorite. So I think this was like a consensus of everybody's being their favorites. So I think that's why they remade this one first. I don't know if they're gonna do I would like for them to do the Metal Gear. I would like for them to do the OG Metal Gear, like the Nintendo one, and give it an updated like. You play the same Nintendo game, but just give me a more in-depth story and more in-depth gameplay and everything. Like if I can play this version, the Nintendo version like this, that would be dope. That would be fucking dope as hell if they like remake the Nintendo, because that's the original Metal Gear and Nintendo, Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. So that would be dope if they can if we replay that one, or redo the Metal Gear Solid, the one for PlayStation 1. That would be dope too to give a
that'd be dope to have like a new gen Metal Gear for the Switch 2 would be cool. Yeah, with the graphics and everything like that. Yeah,
but I get it though, because this technically is the very first Snake story. Like this is started it all as far as chronological, like the chronological events. This Metal Gear is the very first Metal Gear, technically. So with Big, and he ended up becoming Big Boss or whatever. So yeah, man, it's dope. It's a dope game. I'm liking it. You know, I'm liking it so far. I'm like, okay, this it got all of the lore that I love about Metal Gear, which I'm glad they didn't take that lore away. You know, sometimes with me for remakes, they kind of take the lore away sometimes, and you be like, why they do that? No, not with this one. Not with this one. They didn't take the lore away, so I'm not mad at it at all. So I'm digging it. I'm digging it.
Right,
so them the joints I've been playing so far, you know, since I've been settled in the new house is Hollow Knight, fucking Borderlands 4, and this joint. So yeah, man.
All right.
I love it.
All right, look at us, y'all. Me and B out here playing video games like we supposed to. Look at us.
And of course, I didn't get the footage, but I mean, y'all saw it on the Twitch though. We was playing Split Fiction. I meant to record some footage of our game.
It's cool. They was there, and if not, you should have been there. God damn it!
It's up. It's still up.
It's still up. Yeah, because it's not been 2 weeks yet. Bro, so yeah, go check it out.
Every time we play that game, we be so amazed. Like what,
bro? Because I don't know how they keep they keep adding stuff, bro, that we don't expect. Like the pinball shit was wild, bro. Pinball. Bro.
They just keep outdoing it. They keep outdoing it, bro.
Yeah, but look, and I know I always say it, y'all, but I honestly think, and B almost confirmed it. I think we almost done, bro. So next stream, I think we should be done. With Split Fiction, and then we gonna move on to. We got options on what the next game would be. We and B were talking. We might end up kind of just doing like a little bit of a variety where we'll play one game, and then next week we'll play a different. That way, we're not just playing the same game every 2 weeks. I think we just were so into Split Fiction. We said we need to get this done,
bro.
But I think now we gonna kind of like we gonna divvy it up a little bit on the game. So look out for us finishing Split Fiction next gaming stream, and then we got some options for the next one. But yeah, man, like look, we out here gaming. You know, it's a good time. But what also was a good time, it happened on the 12th of this month. We had to go back and talk about it. Nintendo dropped themselves a Nintendo Direct on the celebration. Actually, this is the 40th anniversary of Mario. Can you believe Mario's 40, bruh? That man middle-aged, bruh.
That's crazy.
That man middle-aged.
He's not that far off from me. That's what's crazy. That's what's wild.
It came out in 1985, bro. Look,
that's crazy, bro.
That's
crazy.
You know, Mario's been around pretty much all of our lives, all of our, for the majority of our lives, and
I got it the Christmas of '86. I remember my parents got it for me the Christmas of '86, bro. Like I remember it. That shit is fucking crazy, bro. That is wild.
Oh yeah,
that is so wild that Nintendo's been out that long.
Right, and Mario's been doing a celebration. So the Super Nintendo world's getting a little bit of an updated process on the thing. They're gonna be doing a whole marathon, Kyoto, the Mario Marathon in February. They're gonna really go all in with this Mario 40th anniversary, which I said it's a big deal. It's 40th anniversary.
Bro, I was in kindergarten when my parents got this for me for Christmas.
Bro, I wasn't even born, bro. It's 3 years before I was born, bro.
Bruh, I was in kindergarten when I got this for Christmas. This is wild. No, this is so wild. It's amazing how games have came a long way. Real quick, I know Beans had asked me, when did I get my Switch and what made me get it. It was actually this Nintendo Direct. So after I was watching Nintendo Direct, oh, I'm sorry. Because it was a particular.
Go ahead.
Okay, so they revealed. I mean, we're gonna talk about other stuff in there though. But they revealed Metroid Prime, the new Metroid Prime that's dropping.
Yeah, hold that thought.
They reveal
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
We'll show it, but yeah, I get you. They did. So hold that thought. Hold that thought, because I'm gonna let you quarterback on that one. So before we get to that, now B got to switch too. But going back to the Mario thing, so yes, they're gonna do a lot of like big events and things like that to celebrate Mario's 40. But the biggest, if not the biggest, announcement through all this is they officially announced the sequel to the Mario movie, y'all. And you may think, what? We got the first Mario movie was fire. Don't lie and say it wasn't. It was a good time.
Don't lie and say it wasn't. Yeah,
it was. And then bringing it back, and it's not Super Mario or the Mario Bros movie 2. They said, nah. We gonna do something even bigger. We gonna do something better. So I'm gonna show the trailer right now. So a little bit of a teaser trailer, but Mario's back. He's chilling in the Mushroom Kingdom. Peach still ain't gave him none, but at least she let him hang around the spot.
Peach ain't still gave him
none, but he allowed to come to the crib once in a while, help out. You know what I'm saying? He's still friend zone, but they've officially announced that the sequel to the Super Mario Bros. Movie is going to be officially releasing, I believe, in 2027. I believe is when it's coming out. But I want y'all to watch it. Again, as in the Mushroom Kingdom, get the butterfly flying, but they're taking it to the skies, y'all. They're taking it one place and one place only. They're taking it outer space. We get
one place
Super
only.
Mario Galaxy movie. They going straight to Galaxy with it, bro. Okay, Rosalina about to show up, bro. Rosalina and Cole is about to show up. The Super Mario Bros. Movie this April. It's this April. Next year. So next April, which is around the same time the first one came out. Came around spring. Mario.
That first Mario movie was actually surprisingly good.
It was good. I enjoyed it. I took my son to go see it, and then he finessed his mom. So he went multiple times because he had a good time with it. But yeah, it's in theaters April 26th. April 2026 is when it comes out. All of the original cast are back. So all of the original voice cast has returned for this movie, which I love to see that. That check was good. I bet that check was nice. He said
that check was good.
That check was damn good. I said, I'll take another. I wouldn't mind. So, and also, I'm excited because your boy, my boy gonna show up, bro. My boy Yoshi gonna be in this. He better be, okay? They gave him the end credit scene, bro. He gotta be in the movie. And he was in the Galaxy games, okay? I can't wait to see Yoshi. I can't wait. That's what I'm looking forward to. I gotta see my boy Yoshi in action, okay? Doing what he do best. With the Timberlands on, stomping on niggas. You know what I'm saying? Throwing eggs, eating.
With his Timberlands on.
Look, I can't wait, bro. I can't wait to see it. So I'm gonna be there front, me and my kid, gonna be front row center. We're going to be seeing it, the Mario Galaxy movie. I'm wondering to see how much of the Mario Galaxy story they're going to go into, because it's crazy that they're kind of just jumping straight from traditional Super Mario Bros. Story straight into Galaxy, okay? Which I get because most of the Mario games are pretty much in the same world within the Mushroom Kingdom. So they wanted to kind of take it out of the Mushroom Kingdom because we've already kind of been in that world in the first movie. But it's interesting to see that they're going to go that route with the Galaxy movies. And again, I just can't wait to see how deep they go into the story with it and how extensive it is. But I'm pretty sure, based on how good the first movie is, this one's going to be just as good. So I'm not worried as far as how the quality of the movie is going to be, but I do want to see what they do with these new characters and this new setting. But you got any thoughts on it?
No, I am, because like I said, that first movie was pretty good. Like, even though I kind of had somewhat low expectations, but at least they didn't do real live action. But no, I think this might be pretty good. I mean, the game, Mario Galaxy game is fucking amazing. I didn't ever play the second one though. I played the first one, but I never played part 2. Out.
The Galaxy games are good.
Yeah, I never played part 2. I don't know why. I never did.
But guess what? It's funny you say that. Because in conjunction with the movie coming out, Nintendo says, brother, we got you. Because they are releasing a bundle, the Super Mario Galaxy Switch bundle. You get the first and second game coupled together starting the 10th of October. No, sorry, the 2nd of October. My bad, I can't read. October 2nd this year, they're dropping this on Switch. So if you've never played the Mario Galaxy movies and you want to get up on the story and also just want to have a good time with the game, because the games are fire, and you ain't got a Switch, you have a Switch, but you never had the Wii, this is your opportunity. So it's available for the Switch. What's your question? Is it gonna be like upgraded for Switch 2? I don't know if it's going to be upgraded for Switch 2, but I know it will work on the Switch 2. I don't know if they're going to have it upgraded for Switch 2.
You know how they did with the Zelda's, the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. They kind of gave it like a facelift when you play it on Switch 2. So I wonder they're going to do the same thing with Mario Galaxy. Right, and they're also going to have amiibos. They're going to have Rosalina and Mario amiibos as well, because you got to have the amiibos. Now they'll also have those. The game is a bundle, but you can buy them separately in the eShop. But Nintendo had to bring it back. But yeah, I'm looking forward to what they're doing. With this 40th anniversary, and there's way more stuff that they did, like Mario games releasing. We're gonna have a new Mario Tennis as well, y'all. Mario Tennis is back. Tennis. And look, I told you the last Mario Tennis that we had for the Switch. Was it Aces? What was it called? Aces?
On point. So they're bringing it back once again. I'm gonna pull it up. We gonna talk about it. Mario is back for the Switch 2 version, the official Switch 2 version of Mario Tennis. It's called Mario Tennis Fever. Okay, it looks good. I mean, you can't go wrong with a Mario Tennis game. They're always fun, and they got new features called the Fever rackets, and then there are different types of rackets that have different traits and abilities. As well as the general gameplay that you get from a Mario Tennis game, which is also fun. You know they're gonna bring back the story mode because that was a really good thing in the Mario Tennis Aces. So they're gonna bring that back as well. So again, this is just a classic Mario Tennis game where they're gonna have these little extra things that they add on and make it more fun or bring another layer to the game. So if you're into the Mario Tennis franchise, look, brand new one's on the way. It's coming for the Switch 2. So get your Switch 2s ready. All right? Because you got to get them ice rackets and them fire rackets already, you know? You going to get it, B?
Yeah, no.
You going to get it?
Yeah. I mean, because like I said, I want to play part 2. I never played, last time I played Mario Tennis was the 64. So I didn't even play the joint that was on Switch in the previous Nintendo system. So no, and I remember when you was telling me about it, I was like, man, that shit do look like it's kind of fire. You like, B, it is. But I never got around to it. So I think this new Mario Tennis, I was like, okay, I need to stop bullshit. I need to play this Mario Tennis when this drop because now that I got a Switch 2, I'm definitely gonna be more in my Switch bag. More besides than just Zelda.
Right. And before I hand it off to you, B, with the game that you want to talk about, I gotta talk about this because it's my boy. It's my nigga, bro. Look,
who is it?
They done cut my nigga another check, bro. They done cut my man stay out here eating fresh Timberlands on the way. My boy Yoshi, he's back, bro. He's back. Yoshi is back. Brand, bro, come on now. Whenever my boy drop, I'm copping, bro. He named the game after me, bro. We locked in. We locked in for life, bro. My boy Yoshi is back. Brand new game is on the way. Loving what I'm seeing, bro. Yoshi is back. New game for the Switch. Oh, come on, don't do this to me. Don't come on. I want to see it. Okay, all right. So Yoshi is back. This game is called Yoshi. Hold on. Let me sure I get Yoshi's. Hold on. I'm trying to get the right name. Hold on. Okay. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book coming out spring 2026. Okay. So the Yoshi games have always had sort of like a theme attached to them in the past. So of course, Yoshi's Woolly World. That was named after me, obviously, but also it was you were using yarn and sort of like arts and crafts and stuff like that. And then you had and in this game right here, it's like a storybook. So basically, you're in a storybook, and the game kind of like moves in sort of like storybook page like movement. So it's not super smooth. It's like you're playing as it with like you're inside of a storybook, which is really cool. So I like the fact that these Yoshi games always have a sort of a concept, sort of a fun, interactive, unique style of play. So I'm copping it just because I got to. But yo, I'm looking forward to it. Yoshi's back. He got his own game for the Switch 2, as he should. Okay, all right. So cop that Yoshi.
That man said, I'm copping it.
You're damn right. Whatever my boy drops, I'm supporting, no matter what it is. And the games, look, don't sleep on these Yoshi games. These Yoshi games are fire, bro. All of them good. Okay, all of them good. So, and then they also announced a few other things, some Kirby Air Rider stuff, some Hyrule Warrior stuff. They also are gonna bring back the Virtual Boy, y'all. And they're gonna have a peripheral. I'll say it one more time. I'll show it real quick, B, so they can see it. So the Virtual Boy is gonna come. It's gonna be available starting I think next year, and it's a whole peripheral that you can use with your Switch 2, and it can play. Now I don't know if people remember the Virtual Boy because that's sort of like way back in the day. Like,
I remember.
We remember it because but I'm saying, but if you weren't born in like the 80s, early 90s, you probably don't remember what the Virtual Boy is. But basically, this was like the first version of, I guess, VR, and the games, were very like bare bones, but it's like you pretty much put on these big goggles and you'd be able to play these like Mario games and things like that, and Metroid and stuff like that. So they're just bringing it back as a part of the Nintendo Switch Online package, like bringing back a lot of old systems and stuff like that. And this one has a peripheral that you have to buy, of course, because it's Nintendo. So you buy it, You put the Switch 2 in, and then you'll be able to see it, and then you'll use the controller. I don't think I'm gonna get it. I wasn't really that big into the Virtual Boy. One of my friends had one, and I tried it. I was like, it's cool. But I mean, hey, for those who have never had it or tried it, go for it. And it's gonna be available soon as well. But yeah, a lot of things Mario related and peripheral related are gonna be coming out. But B, I want you to take the floor now because I want you to talk about what got you to cop this system. What got you to get the Switch 2, brother?
Bruh. So they showed, and I want to say they saved this for last too. They had showed freaking the new Metro. And remember, I was like, man, I was like, once I found out when this Metroid Prime is coming out,
it's over, bro.
It's a wrap. But also on top of that, like when they showed the trailer for Metroid Prime, I was like, oh man, I'm like, oh hell yeah, I'm like, bet. I was like, man, let me just go online. I was like, first I went on, I think I had, where I went to first. I went to GameStop, and then I went on Best Buy. I went on Best Buy, and I saw it, and I was like, what? And I clicked on it, added it to the cart.
This man said, I ain't wasting no time.
I was like, wait a minute, what? And then they had the because I always cop this. I always cop the Pro controller with it.
You gotta get a Pro controller.
I don't like playing the
Joy-Cons. The Joy-Cons.
Yeah, I like playing with the controllers. So.
They're fine if you're playing handheld, but like if you really playing, you gotta have a Pro controller.
So I copped that. I added to the cart. Went through the checkout thing. I'm thinking they was gonna say, "Hey, we're gonna get you on the list or something. Let you know when is whatever." I put my address and stuff in. Bam, delivery is coming tomorrow. I was like, "Holy shit!" So yeah, I end up getting I ended up copping the Switch that easy, bro. I did not think it was gonna be that easy for me to get it. And another reason what made me the Metroid was already the icing on the cake, but another thing that made me cop it was that they dropping the Hades too. It's coming digitally. It's coming digitally the 25th. I think it's the 25th in a couple of days from this recording. Digitally is going to be available on 25th, and I think like in October it's going to be available for like physical copies. But I didn't see anything that was coming for PlayStation, so I was like, you know what? I don't care. I got a Switch 2. I'm about to play Hades 2, and I'm gonna have Metroid Prime when that drop. And then low key, you know what else is crazy? I didn't have no footage of it, but I didn't play that long of it though. That Mario Kart, dog. That Mario Kart is. Wow, like the fact that it's like
Mario Kart is crazy, bro. I'm telling you, it's a good time.
Bro, that shit is wow. I didn't think
you've been sleeping,
like
bro.
You know what it kind of reminds me of, and I don't know if they took a page from this, but I don't know if you ever played Forza Horizon.
It does. So nope, I was gonna say that. It reminds me of Forza. Yeah,
that whole open world racing thing. I'm like, okay, I wonder if they take a page from Forza Horizon, but that's fucking dope. I feel like they should add a lot of meat to this game. Like I feel like we're gonna be getting so much extra DLC shit for this game.
Look how long it took them with the last Mario Kart game. It spanned two systems. So yeah, this is gonna be around for a while.
This one should be around for a while. I think I see why it was the price point. I mean, even though it was still, I still feel like it was a little too high. But like I can see why it was the price that it was the price at. Plus that's Nintendo. You know how they do.
Yeah.
But no, that Mario Kart, bruh. Two thumbs up with that one, man. That shit's crazy.
Oh yeah, it's a good time. But let's go back to Metroid Prime real quick, because I want to talk about that some more too.
Show it.
But no, first of all, this looks good, bro. This looks really good. Okay, like we had our concerns because the game started, then they had to kind of restart the game from scratch because of something happened in development. So I'm glad to see that we're finally getting the finished product, and we're gonna get it this year. It's coming out the 4th of December, and it's gonna be a Switch 2 edition, and it's gonna be an original Switch edition. You gotta get the Switch 2 edition because that's gonna give you the good graphics, the good frame rate, everything like that. But what's cool about this is, like, of course, you're gonna get the classic Metroid Prime feel with the first person shooting. They got amiibos and stuff like that too. But also I like the fact that I'm liking this little bike situation that we got going on right here. This little motorcycle. Right. Like, first of all, look, Samus clean. She got a new motorcycle on her. But I'm loving the open world. I'm loving the feel of this. I'm loving just everything that this is. I think this is gonna be, and it's a shame that it's gonna be coming out at the very end of the year. I hope it doesn't get lost in the mix. If this game is like phenomenal, and then like we don't talk about it going into 2026 or as like a top game of the year because it came out at the end of the year. I don't want it to get lost in the mix because I feel like if this game would have came out a couple months or like this month or whatever it is, based on how I'm looking at it, and I know how Nintendo does stories and how anticipated this game is, if it lives up to the hype, it could definitely be one of those games that people are going to be saying, oh, this is game of the year. So I don't know if the 4th gets them just enough time in the window. It might, especially with the Game Awards, because the Game Awards be picking anything for game of the year. Like, it could come out a week before and they'll put them on the list. But I just wanted to give it a breathing room for it to be appreciated. But yeah, this is the game I was waiting for too. I haven't caught my Switch 2 yet, but it's time for me to get one too. So, because 2 reasons why. Because my son wants one, so I got to get 2 of them.
Man!
So I can't just bring home one and then not have it because he gonna bitch. You know, I want to switch.
He said because my son want one.
Yeah, it's like I'm ruining the fun, bro. I want one. So. And he still got his Switch, but what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna probably trade in his Switch, and then, you know, get him one, or I might just like say, hey, give me that Switch, and I'm gonna go trade it in and do something with it after I get him a Switch too. So we'll see, you know. But that's the plan. Now that we got a clear sight of, okay, we got Metroid Prime coming out the end of the year, and then we're seeing the Yoshi game coming out. We got Donkey Kong Bonanza, which has been getting high praises. Mario Kart World, you know, Kirby Air Ride, as I said, was very interesting. I want to try that. And then we already know we got more games down the pipeline going into next year. So Switch 2 is starting to finally, you know, get its footing. I mean, it's selling well, but now we're starting to see the games and daylight for when we're going to get these games. So, I mean, I think this is lining up to be just as successful, if not more successful, as the original Switch, if they can keep feeding the streets with the proper games and the games live up to the hype. So yeah, we'll see what the Metroid does. But yeah, man, it was a good state of play overall. And they did some more announcements. They did some
Direct. Nintendo Direct.
State of play, yeah. Sorry, Nintendo Direct. My bad. You know what I meant to say. But yeah, they did some more announcements. Like I said, Resident Evil 9 is going to be on Switch 2. So that's cool. So
that's always so weird to me when I see like those type of games being on Switch. I feel like that's not their bag.
It's not, but but I get it. I get it. Think about it, bro. They finally have a system that can somewhat handle these types of games now. It would be kind of cool to play Resident Evil handheld. So they're thinking from this perspective. Okay, now we're probably not going to get the true gamer who's going to want to sit in their comfy man cave or woman cave and play the game in their head with their headphones on and their big monitors. But if they're on the go and they want to play these types of games, we can give them that on the Switch too, unless you know, because yeah, if you buy because you can't get it on like a Steam Deck or whatever it is. So this is probably the easiest barrier of entry to play handheld. So I get it. I get what they're trying to do, and it's interesting. I'm gonna get Resident Evil for PlayStation, but if I ever thought about doing it, I like the option that I have for that. So yeah, I want them to do more of that, more third party. Why not? Because that's just going to sell more systems, but also some people like to play on the go. So, you know, we're going to get it's Pokemon Pokopia is coming out. We got some Hyrule Warrior, like I said, Hyrule Warrior stuff. Some what was the last thing that they announced? Some shit that I don't give a fuck about. Fire Emblem. Yeah, Fire Emblem. Niggas with swords. Blind niggas with swords. So, you know, more blind niggas with swords. You know what it is. That's all Fire Emblem is, y'all. Blind niggas with swords, okay? Maybe a brunette here and there, but they all got swords and shit. All right.
This man is wild.
But overall, it was a very good Nintendo Direct. And I'm looking forward to a good chunk of what's been announced on this Direct, and I'm just hoping that Nintendo keeps its momentum up. So yeah, that was what we missed out on the last podcast. But in more current news, let's talk about the Sony State of Play that we are going to get tomorrow. If you're hearing this on Friday, it'll already have been out. But as of this Twitch stream and recording right now, it's coming out tomorrow.
Man.
And Sony has a State of Play scheduled for tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be about 35 minutes long. Now, there's a lot of speculation on what it's going to be. They're saying that it's going to focus on games from their teams at PlayStation Studios. Okay, all right. And then it says an extended look at Saros, Housemarque's mysterious new title arriving next year. and look forward to nearly 5 minutes gameplay of that as well. But I think we all, and what the streets are wondering, are we going to hear something about Wolverine? We only give a fuck about, is Wolverine happening, and are we going to see something? That's all I care about. I want to see some Wolverine.
That's all we care about. I think that's what a lot of us care about. Show me
something, please. Okay, this has gone on way too long. Way too long. All right. Look, I know game development takes a long time, and I know y'all had leaks or whatever it is, but come on, show me something. Give us a little crumb. And I think now, honestly, even if it's like, I don't know if they want to wait until the Game Awards, because it's the tail end of the year or something, but they, between this direct or this state of play and the Game Awards, I want to hear something from Wolverine. But I'd at least say, hey, I know you've been waiting for Wolverine. We have an announcement at the upcoming Game Awards. Say something. Just acknowledge the fact that this game is still breathing. That's all I want at the point. Like, you ain't gonna give us a full trailer. I will love it. I will love some gameplay, but something, goddammit. How you feel, B? That's all I care about with this state of play. Is do we get Wolverine?
I want Wolverine gameplay. I'm 1,000% with you. Give me Wolverine gameplay. I don't want no like a movie clip. I don't want no. I want to see what this damn game is going to look like.
Yeah.
Please give me. Don't give us a 3-minute cutscene trailer of the game. Give me. I want to see Wolverine actually, because they were thinking about making this one mature, right?
Yeah.
Rated.
It better be. It better still be.
Man, that's really the main thing that I would like to see. I'm pretty sure they're gonna probably give us a second or third, another Ghost trailer, since it's coming out in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I can see them doing, showing us some more of that. Which, I mean, that's at this point. I mean, I'm already sold. I already pre-ordered the game. I'm just waiting for October 2nd to get here.
Right.
So they don't have to do anything else for me to sell the game. I'm trying to think, is it anything? I feel like Wolverine is the main one. Where I'm like,
that's on the top of everybody's mind, because that's what everybody's thinking. Like, there's no other first party Sony game that's highly anticipated that hasn't got an ounce of news aside from Wolverine. Wolverine got announced so long ago, and we haven't heard anything. And we're like, bro, what is happening with this game? And you know what's funny? Every time they come out with a state of play, or if every time there's a big like summer games festival, all we say is, are we gonna see some Wolverine?
Are we gonna see some Wolverine?
And we never see nothing. So I'm like, okay, y'all gotta do that. Look, I think at this point it's do or die now. Like, I'm definitely gonna just completely lose interest. I'll still like,
give us hope. Yeah, give us some type of hope to look forward to.
Because at this point, if you go another year without saying anything, I really don't care. And then my investment in the game, regardless of how good it looks, I'm like, okay, because now my expectation is gonna be, this game better be the most amazing game I've ever played in my life. It better be better than Arkham. It better be better than Spider-Man. It better be better than all them. This better be the best comic book superhero game I've ever played in my life at this point. If y'all gonna take this damn long to give it to us or show us anything for it, that's how I'm gonna feel. Like, I'm not giving them no leniency at that point. So
no, I'm with you. I'm with you. I want to give me something to look forward to for 2026.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hit us with a game trailer, and then hit us with a date if they can.
And if it's not an exact date, just give us, okay, it's coming out.
Give us a month in a year.
Yeah, give us a month in a year. Even though that don't hold water sometimes either.
You're right.
But it's like, at least something, because if we can, because like, we haven't had a real big superhero game in a minute. It's like that. Well, we used to get those regularly. We haven't had one in a minute. It's
I want to say since God of War and Spider-Man 2.
Well, God of War is even a superhero. Yeah, that's like, I'm talking about like Marvel or DC.
I got you.
So since Spider-Man 2, we haven't had one. Like, the door is wide open for this, because Wonder Woman got canceled. All the DC shit's fucked up right now. All the Warner Brothers DC shit's fucked up. So Marvel's got a wide open lane to slam dunk this Wolverine game, but they need to give it to us, and I don't know what's taking so long. So
yeah, man, no,
just give us an announcement.
And you know what? And knowing them, they're gonna probably it's either gonna be two things. They're gonna come out the gate showing us Wolverine, or they're gonna save it to the last. They're gonna save it at the very end.
It's gotta be.
Usually these state of plays usually last about 35 to 40 minutes. So
yeah, that's what they're saying. This is gonna be.
They probably gonna. Yeah, you're right. They're gonna do it last. If they was gonna wait, because we're gonna be watching the whole thing, being like, I better see what I need to see.
Yeah. If we don't see it, trouble. I don't know how many more state of plays they're gonna plan on doing this month or this year, but if we don't see it on this one, their last opportunity.
It's gonna be trouble.
It's already gonna be trouble, but their last opportunity is the Game Awards. And if we go through those Game Awards and we don't see anything Wolverine, now at the Game Awards, we need gameplay. I'm willing to give them a little leniency if they show us a trailer with a tiny bit of gameplay, but if not, Game Awards, I want a full gameplay trailer, combat, all this move mechanics, story. I want to see. I want a chunky showcase. And if they don't do that past the Game Awards and we go into 2026 with no Wolverine news, I don't really care at this point. And then when they do show it, this better be the most phenomenal game I've ever played. That trumps all the Arkham games, both Spider-Man games, Guardians of the Galaxy, all them shits. It better be all of it. It better be the most amazing thing I've ever laid eyes on and played. That's the only way I'm gonna justify it. Because if it's mid, or if it's trash, or if it's just okay, what the fuck y'all been doing all these years? Trouble. What y'all been doing all these years? So Insomniac, you on the clock. Insomniac, y'all still on the clock, and the time is ticking. All right, but yeah, so we'll see what they say. It's gonna come out tomorrow on PlayStation's YouTube. I mean, it's gonna be on YouTube and everything like that. People are gonna be streaming it too. So wherever you can find it, check it out. And we'll in next podcast we'll definitely kind of recap and go over what was said and shown. If it's anything worth talking about, we'll definitely.
You gonna watch it live, or are you gonna try to watch it live, or are you gonna catch it later?
No, I gotta go do something for work, so I'll have it on my phone, but I won't be home to watch it live, unfortunately. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I won't be home to watch it live, but
I got you.
Y'all watch it.
Okay.
Streets watch it. We'll talk again. Next podcast, we'll definitely talk about it. What else we need to talk about is Xbox tripping, bruh. Okay.
Bro, what's going on with Xbox?
Man, they out here hiking the price of the Xbox again, bro. We got another price increase. Now, we all know that these tariffs are kind of crazy right now, and they are. Okay, they definitely crazy, and the pressures of everything is causing a lot of companies to end up increasing prices on their goods to cover these costs of these tariffs. Xbox recently, and we just talked about this, they recently did a price hike across their entire series lineup. So Series X, Series S, all the digital and disc versions, all of them got a price increase. Okay, and I told y'all, hey, if you ain't got an Xbox and you're looking forward to getting one, you might need to start looking elsewhere. I'm looking at used places, pawn shops, whatever it is, where you can get it for a decent deal, because it doesn't make any sense. Even if it's brand new, it's not worth it, especially because the system's been out since 2020. It's a damn near 6-year-old system, and they raised the price. Now, okay, and this is in America, y'all. This is just in America, okay, because of the tariffs. On October 3rd, y'all. So starting October 3rd. So you still got some time to buy it at the current price upgrade. But I'm going to pull it up on the screen. What the fuck? Hold on. Starting October 3rd, the price of the Xbox is going to go up. And this is for the Series X, to $649.99. $649.99 for the Series X, bro.
Bro, I'm calling it now.
Are you kidding me, bro?
I'm calling it now, right? I'm calling it now. I may be extreme with this prediction, but I'm calling it now.
Yeah.
Because they're already talking about PS6. So if they're already talking about it, that means it's coming. PS6 is going to be $1,100. Book it.
Bro.
Book it.
It's going to be a rack.
At least a rack. With these tariffs going on, it's going to be $1,100, bro.
It's going to be at least a rack to get a PS6. Easy.
telling you right now.
$999.99. Look, get ready for it, y'all. $999.99 for the PS6 and for whatever the next Xbox gonna be. They doing it. They're gonna do it. Because what you mean $650 for a 6-year-old system that nobody really plays anyway, with no real games on it? What you talking about, bruh? What are we talking about? What are we doing? I get it, tariffs and whatever it is, bro. And I know, but bro, you have the audacity to raise the price of this system to $650, knowing that nobody really even playing it like that. And what, like I said, you got Game Pass, yeah, but you ain't even really supporting Game Pass. Like, I mean, you got some joints here and there, but like Xbox, I can see if Xbox was like just dropping fire after fire after fire after fire, first party craziness. We got the new Gears, Halo hit like it was supposed to. But
they not.
But they not. They're not. So you telling me, y'all, and I get it, the government is crazy right now with these tariffs. A lot of goods and services are being affected by it, and the cost of everything is just wild right now. But as a consumer, luckily I already have an Xbox. I still got my Series S, which I barely play. But as a consumer and as a person who enjoys gaming, if I didn't have these systems and I was looking forward to it, you're pricing people out. You really are starting to price people out. You're making gaming, and gaming has always been sort of a luxury, but it was affordable for the most part. Like, yeah, I mean, you have to save a little money, save a couple checks, wait till a birthday or holiday, but at some point you was going to be able to get these systems and, you know, enjoy them for the lifespan. What do you mean the tail end of these lifespan, you are doing 2 price increases that rivals the original price of some of the best systems that ever came around?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you're not even delivering on it. That's wild to me. Like, so I don't know what they think this is gonna cause people to go out and buy an Xbox, because nobody's gonna pay. If you're paying this price for Xbox, you a fool. If you're paying this price for an Xbox, you crazy. So you better go to, like I said, you better go to a GameStop where they got some used refurbished ones and buy it at a cheaper price. Go to a pawn shop and buy it at a cheaper price if you can find it.
Not a pawn shop.
No, real talk. They be having pawn shops have these game systems, and you can buy them. You can buy them for a half, sometimes half the price. Half the price. You can negotiate half the price. You can do that.
Yeah, you can.
Or go find somebody who they ain't playing no more. They might be selling it on Facebook Marketplace or whatever it is, or eBay or whatever it is. Find a way. Do not pay full retail price. Do not walk into a Best Buy or a Walmart or a Target or even a GameStop and say, I want a brand new Xbox. And you drop $649.99. That's crazy. You just threw your money away. Bro. You're throwing your money away. At that point, just say fuck responsible financial decisions. Straight up. It's crazy. All right. And like I said, Diogo just said the Series S is going up to $400. That is wild. Bro, I paid.
That's crazy.
When I got my Series S, I paid $250 for mine. $250. And I barely play it. And so I feel like $250 was too much. I feel like I shouldn't have paid I should pay no more than $200, but I paid $250 for mine. And I'm like, I couldn't see myself dropping $400. I don't even want to spend $400 to get, like, the Switch 2 is $400, but it's new, and it's got it's in its infancy and its lifespan, and I know what I'm gonna get out of that system. You telling me you gonna charge the same price for a Switch 2 for a game system that came out 6 years ago with barely any games and no space, like no hard drive space?
Yeah,
get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Tripping.
Beans said, Grand Allen, I be playing games, Beans. I just started again, okay? Let me live. Let me rant. Let me vent, bro.
He said, I just started again, all right?
But nah, man, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. And I think what this is also doing, this is conditioning us to get ready for the next generation of systems where we are going to see that $1,000 price tag be. I think this is what is happening.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I was like, bruh, I'm calling it now. Do not be shocked if you see PS6. You know, this version is going to be $1,100, and then this version only going to be like $900. Like, don't be surprised, bro.
Oh yeah,
do not be surprised,
bro. I mean, just look how much they charge for these iPhones and stuff like that, and these new phones that come out every year. You don't think now like they're about to venture into that territory with gaming, especially with how popular game because gaming has only gotten more popular as the years have gone.
Real quick side note.
Yeah.
Did you see, speaking of iPhones and all that stuff, did you see, I think Apple had like they like showcase or whatever.
Yeah.
And they showed the new the new Apple, the iPhones and stuff. Yeah. Did you see the new AirPod Pro 3? What that thing can do?
Oh, with the translate joint? Yeah.
Bruh.
Oh, they about to start some situations, bruh.
Wow, bruh.
But here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing, B. That ain't new. If you was over here at the Android side, we've been at that.
That's still wild, though, the fact that if I have AirPods on and if someone that's Spanish have their AirPods on, and when they speak, that is crazy.
Yeah, it's live translate. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
and while it's in your live while it's in your ear, you like, where do you find something? It's going to them, it's going to say it in whatever language that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
I mean, about time. Took y'all long enough. Shit.
That's wild.
But that's wild. But even still, like, okay, the AirPods thing, that's cool that y'all have that now. But again, the price tags are crazy. Like, in all tech,
they're gonna be crazy.
But also, all this stuff is being imported from these Asian countries, and that's who's getting hit the hardest with these tariffs. So, like, it's a shame that we as the consumer have to deal with the problem. Like, because we have to deal with the worst of it because it's costing us. So now we got to make choices. Do we want to enjoy these hobbies? Do we want to keep being able to play video games like we used to, or get new phones or get new tech and equipment or whatever it is? And it's not just technology. It's a whole bunch of stuff because a lot of stuff gets imported from countries from Asia. But for the purpose of this podcast and what we're here for, like, gaming has always been a part of your life, my life, people in this chat's life, and yes, it's always been considered a luxury and kind of pricey, but it's always been a doable thing. And once you get the system, that's it. You own it, and you don't have to worry about paying any more money. The game is starting to change now, where it's like you gotta be first. Even if you're not ready to buy that system, you need to jump on it quick because you don't know in a couple years if they're going. Usually we thought, it's gonna go down. Now we're worried that the price is gonna go up. So now you got to think, do I get it now or do I wait? Because now I don't know how much it's going to cost me. Same thing with
the price of brick is going up.
Price of the brick is going up. It's wild. And the quality's still the same. It ain't even pure. I wouldn't know nothing about that. I wouldn't know nothing about that.
I'm about to say, you sound a little too. You sound a little.
I'm just saying what I heard. What I heard in the rap songs. That's what they be saying. Pusha T and Clips and Stove Got Cooks. That's what they be saying.
You sound a little bit.
I just be listening to a lot of rap music, bro. Rappers are influential. Anyway, but yeah, don't get an Xbox, y'all. More of the story: don't buy Xbox. If you ain't got one, don't get one. You ain't missing out. Trust me. B, when's the last time you played your Xbox?
Ooh, it's been a minute.
Right.
Whenever my Game Pass expired, bro.
Exactly. Same with me.
I had Game Pass for 3 years. Shout out to Robert Gunn. He hooked me up with a 3-year Game Pass for the low.
Same. Robin God and MTV. Yeah, you just say with me. Yep.
Okay, so and then after that ran out, which was December of 2023. I haven't touched it. But you know what? Which is kind of messed up because it's a game. And Diogen, correct me if I'm wrong. It's a game that's strictly on Xbox called South of Midnight or something. It's the main protagonist is a black woman, and it's I forgot the name of it though. But if Diogen, if you still in the chat, let me know the name of that game because Diogen was getting on me about playing this game, and it does look dope. It does look dope. So if I was to, that's on PC too. If it was a game to make me fire up my Xbox, it was South of Midnight. So I was right. Okay, yeah. If you look it up.
I think I've heard of it. The name sounds familiar. Yeah.
It's looking at the trailers and the gameplay of it, I was like, oh man, this is kind of right up my alley. So that's only on Xbox, and so if I was a game I would support, I would buy that. That would make me fire up my Xbox. But other than that, bro. But
again, that's like one game, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's like Xbox needs to do more if it's gonna command this type of price increase and all this other stuff. And again, I know it's a business thing, and I show a little bit of South of Midnight for people who might not be familiar. But I remember this. But yeah,
Okay, yeah.
But no, yeah, it's like, so again, I just want, if Xbox did more, it wouldn't be as bad if Xbox was actually doing more. Because not only are they doing this, they still got the handheld system that they got coming out soon. So they got all this stuff coming out, and they're not providing the content for it properly, like other than Game Pass. But it's like they need to be shelling out AAA, high quality, critically acclaimed games regularly for us to be able to be like, all right, we get an Xbox because we gotta have an Xbox because y'all always keep dropping fire. They not. So, you know, that's what it is. But yeah, this is a little bit of South of Midnight, y'all. You can check it out on YouTube.
No, seriously, straight up, that's South of Midnight look dope. That's the reason why I would fire up my Xbox. It would definitely be for that game.
Yeah.
Like I know Diligent was getting on me about playing that one. I was like, yeah you might be right, Diligent, because it looks like it's right up my alley.
No, it definitely is. It's one of those games, you know, it's like that, you know, action third person action adventure game, you know, but dodges, parries, attacks, you know, skill tree most likely. Cool, you know, cool boss fights. You know, it's up our alley. Something we would definitely try. So yeah. But can one game, can one lovely, beautiful black woman save a whole industry? I feel like she could.
And then,
but I don't think people go for it.
Didn't the price of Game Pass go up? I feel like it went up during
everything going up, bro. So why not? Why not Game Pass as well? All right. So
he said, "Why not Game Pass as well?"
They might as well. Shit, might as well. Don't you know? But you know, that's what it is. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on this. You know, hopefully this is the second and final price increase. And Xbox ain't no more bullshit. But you never know. You never
don't sleep on Game Pass though, man. I ain't gonna lie. For the time I had Game Pass, it was definitely, I was like, it was certain games some of my PS homies was playing. I was like, shit, I got that shit day one on Game Pass.
Yeah, no, like I said, if they
it definitely has this.
If they feed the machine, then yeah. But I just, like I said, you know, yeah. But one last story we gonna get into, y'all. And this is interesting right here. So the Game Developers Conference, which has been around for some time, GDC, they have announced that they're going to do a rebrand starting next March in San Francisco. And that rebrand will go from the GDC to the GDC Festival of Gaming. Okay. So basically this conference was basically meant for, like, you know, all the developers to get together and, you know, and it was mostly centered on that. But it seems like what they're going to do with this new conference is they're going to, hold on if I can pull it up. With this conference, they're going to focus more on trying to make it sort of like a summer games fest or things like that, or like a more of a actual festival celebration of gaming. So where, yes, you'll have like the developers there, but also they're going to have over 1,000 speakers added. They're gonna have over 725 sessions and 400 exhibitors. So they're gonna have exhibiting halls and things like that. And they're looking to attract around 30,000 people, and just kind of expand on what the GDC is. Okay, so I think that's really cool. Again, like I said, you know, with the elimination of E3 and, you know, other big, you know, gaming conventions and things like that, you know, aren't around. And, you know, mostly we just look towards sort of things like the big showcase events, like, you know, the Game Awards and Summer Games Fest, but they're not like a actual physical place that the regular consumer can really go to that kind of liken itself to an E3. So I'm hoping that this maybe will become the next E3, where people go to the GDC festival, and yeah, of course you're gonna have the movers and shakers of the industry there, and all the developers and all of the publishers there and exhibits. But it's also a place where the general public can go there, you know, see the showcases, you know, see these speakers, also be able to try out some games, some big reveals and things like that. So yeah, we'll see what happens in March in San Francisco when they do this first iteration of it, and it's from March 9th until March 13th. So it's about a 5-day fest. So yeah, hopefully it's a big deal. Hopefully it's successful and becomes like the next big thing in gaming as far as like conventions and festivals are concerned. How you feel about it, B?
Yeah, because it's that void needs to be filled, I think, for the most part. I mean, even though, yeah, we've been having like the Xbox showcase, the Nintendo Direct, State of Plays, but I don't know, man. I feel like, yeah, like you said, that I feel like that them trying to replace the E3, I think that void is missing. I think you need something where all everybody can kind of
Yes.
kind of meet at. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's dope. I think that's a dope idea. Like I said, it's missing because the way E3 went out was just. And I think a lot of it was because of COVID and stuff like that at the time. But no, I think this would be dope, man. The GDC. I thought it was GTD, which has got the draws. I thought it was that.
R.I.P. Tommy.
I thought it was got the draws. I'm like to say, what? How they gonna have a GTD?
The GTD Fest, bro? Come on now.
They got the draws.
Hey, I'll go to the Got the Draws Fest now. Come on now. Sign me up for that.
I'm a married man, so I can't say the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But
hey, man, I'll just go there just for the legacy, bro. Just for the history, you know.
But no, I think I think that'd be dope, man. If they bring something like that back, I would like that. And if they can, stream it or live stream, I think
they're for sure gonna do like live streams and things like that. So I mean, and there's still like festivals and conventions around, but there hasn't been like a big. This is the Mecca. This is the place everybody goes to. That we haven't had that in a while. And again, also because of with COVID and things, when things having to be sort of remote now, and people are conditioned to things just being live streamed and shown remotely. I think this is a great opportunity now for like you said to bring everybody back into one space and do it the right way. So yeah, I'm rooting for this one. I'm rooting for it, and I hope that the turnout is good. I hope that it goes off well. I hope that the big companies, buy back in and we start seeing Nintendo showcases here and Sony and Xbox and all the big players come back and, they'll still do their showcases, their state of plays and their Nintendo Directs and things like that. But when it comes down to it, they'll save some big reveals or big announcements for something like this and make it worthwhile. So, we'll see what happens. But that's gonna do it for the stories, y'all. That's gonna do it for the stories, and that's gonna do it for part 1. So go ahead and do what you do.
All right, y'all, man. As always, thank y'all for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Of course, if you're watching it live, you're gonna get part 2 of this live stream. Make sure you follow us and check us out. twitch.tv/DeadEndGamingATL, and then wherever you get your podcast, we will check y'all out next Friday for part 2 of this episode. But as always, myself, Granddad, we'll see y'all next week. Peace
out, y'all.